Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to another video of mine. I've got my friend recording on the camera today, which is making it a bit easier, simply because of the size of this thing. This is a large box that I received from my good friend Sergio Gutierrez at www.dreams-scale-model.es. And in this is a project that I'm painting for him. I have not collaborated in any of the design or anything. He simply asked me to get this out of the box, show you guys what it is, and throw some paint on it. So here we go. Time to whack it open. This has come from Spain, and I'm hoping it's arrived okay, because it's, I think, pre-built. He's actually spent the time himself making the model. Oh god. And it's going to arrive out of the box finished.
But it's a complete model.
Yep.
Exciting.
Yeah. I could have opened that much better, couldn't I?
Yes, yeah.
I've struggled to already. What faith has he got in me that I can't even open the box he sent in?
Usually you're a very good slasher.
Yeah. Right, here we go.
Beautiful packing.
Yeah, it is. He's done a lovely job. Hang on, what we got here? One box there. Tons of packing. Oh, metal armature already. That's a good sign already. A little bit of metal armature. Another box. And in here, this looks, yeah, I'd be very careful with this because I think this is what we're talking about. Okay, I'll just sling that over there. So that's why I got you in, James, to move boxes for me.
That's why they get me.
Yeah. Here we go. Now it is 3D printed, so I've got to be careful how I do this.
Can 3D printed stuff be more delicate?
Fragile, yeah.
I'd say it was muy fragile.
This is horrendous.
Oh my
So I'm
god.
feeling I'm gonna.
And mummy.
Handling models is not a good thing. Anyway, and I'm spinning this around. But if he's wrapped it up like this, I'm sure I can unwrap it. Oh gosh! I don't know why I'm being secretive about the model, because it's going to be on the title of the video. So
Yeah, but I'm enjoying it. Oh,
look!
oh, whoa. Yes.
Yeah, it's lovely. So as you can see now, this is the Khetanna, the sail barge from Return of the Jedi. And he has had that, well, I say had, he has done this himself, primed this and got this all ready for me to get the paintwork on. Okay, so there's the support. So is that flat on the bottom? Let me put a bit of that bubble wrap down. Now I'll open the other boxes to see if there's a way of nicely mounting that.
3D printing these days.
It's insane, isn't it?
Yeah. That's ace.
Opening boxes is not my forte. Why can't I open this? There we go. Right. What have we got in this one?
Let's have a little look-see.
Oh my gosh, look at all these little... tons of greeblies. Guns. Metal rods and everything. So there's quite a bit of construction still to do in the case of the small stuff, but...
Don't sweat the small stuff.
I won't. Look at that. And this isn't a big manufacturer. This is a guy, you know, working his arse off doing this as best he can. Let me get these. Open.
Greeblies. You've told me about greeblies before. Remind me what they...
Greeblies are just little add-on bits that look like functional things, added detail, just like dressing. Some companies call them nurnies, but George Lucas is word for them were Greeblies, I think, and they sort of stuck in the Island workshop. And then whenever they built a model to add more detail to it, pipes, boxes, anything that looks like it was functional, was called Greeblies. Oh, look at these, James. I hope these are all right. Look at these. Okay.
Here we go again.
More unraveling.
Unmummification.
Yep.
Is that the sail?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're sails. That is insane. The fabric.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Which,
Will you need different types of paint to paint?
good question. That's exactly what I was just about to say. I don't know. No, I think I'll be using Archive X paint, and the acrylics will probably adhere to that okay, but you don't want to end up filling all these holes.
Right.
But I'm going to be doing a paint along with this. But that is lovely.
Really nice.
They're quite solid. So I imagine these might have been coated in starch. Is that what you use to? I'm not a fabric guy. I'm not into the fabrics.
Starch is how you make things stiff.
Yeah, but or it's a sort of PVA, maybe a really watered down PVA.
Yeah.
But this is exciting. Okay, well, what we'll do, we'll stop it there, and I'll try and construct it somewhat to give you an idea of how it looks on a stand. So yeah. Okay, so we've got it on its base roughly. This is this should be okay for me to like paint it and do what I want. I've just got to figure out now how it all goes together, but I'm going to start opening up. James, if you come forward, we can have a look at some of these bags of Greeblies parts, engine parts, all that sort of thing. Yeah, these look engine. So the original was blown up. I'm not a huge connoisseur of the sail barge. Oh, look at them, they're lovely. But I think I do know one of the original Island builders was Charlie Bailey, and he's got a bit of a damage there. That's nice. He was one of the original builders at Island back in the late 70s, early 80s, and they destroyed obviously that famous scene of it literally exploding at the end of the scene, the Sarlacc pit. So there wasn't much of it left, but there is several pictures of it knocking about in the Chronicles book and that sort of thing. And in the famous picture of George Lucas standing in front of all his creations, you know that famous picture, James, so that you can see it in the background, which kind of doesn't make sense if it was exploded. So I don't know how many there were made. So I'm going to have to do some homework on what one I'm replicating and that sort of thing, and what one Sergio has replicated, so I get the right. Obviously, I'm painting the right one, but yeah, that's the one that's, you know, the end scene is the one I'm hoping that is the one I'm going to have to paint, because it's so nice. All this is sort of burnished steel, but I don't think it would have been a metallic paint they would have used. It would have been similar to the Probe Droid, where it was like a dark grey polished, so it becomes not gloss, but it becomes like a shiny sort of, it looks like a metal effect. And then I have to go in and mask out all these panels and sand them all with the like a foundations paint or like a just a sand coloured sort of paint. But this is going to be fantastic. I mean, that gives you sort of an overall. Is that right? What a beautiful model, and to have these made out of fabric as well. It's just it's. I've seen the HasLab one for the figures. I saw it at a celebration. It is considerably bigger. I mean, it's like that, but obviously he said that he's not going to replicate a studio scale one or that size. This is just a nice model. You know, it doesn't have to be studio scale. It's just a, you know, a generic nice model of the ship. And there's none of it about, apart from the HasLab model. This is pretty much the go-to model now. This looks fantastic. This, as I said, this is the prototype, and it's 1/40 scale. It's going to go into production, and you can order one from him as a kit like this. I suppose all this is separate, but it comes as a resin cast. It's not a printable material like this. It's not 3D printed. It will be cast from the 3D print. And you can get it in two options. You can either have it as a kit from him, or you can have it finished. It won't be finished by me. I'm just doing the paint master. So this will then go to the company to, you know, see how it should be replicated. So I've got to try and make sure I do a bang up job there. I think that's about it, really. It's available from Sergio Gutierrez, www.dreams-scale-model.es. I'll put the description in the video. And the next video will be me starting to paint it. So thanks for watching, guys. Until the next one. And thank you, James.
You're welcome.